What's up, guys? This is Shadow SC2 and I'm going to be casting a 1 versus 1 that I played not too long ago. This is going to be very different. As you can see, this is a different account, Shadow Rocker. This is my second account that I have started to play Protoss on. I was going to cast one game just to show you how bad I am at Protoss. As you can see, I am going to be spawning in the I guess you could say the 2 to 3 o'clock position on Metalopolis. My opponent is going to be a Terran player by the name of Mighty Mop, so he's going to try and sweep me away, no pun intended. But he is spawning in the 7 o'clock position. As I did mention, the map is Metalopolis. Now, I did this game simply because I have been playing as Protoss and I have been winning a little bit here lately. I am in the Bronze Division. I am not just an amazing Protoss player, but just going to kind of give you guys some insight on maybe some Protoss strategies in my point of view. I don't remember exactly what strategy I did this game, but it did seem to work because I do believe I won. But as you see, I did get a pylon down on 9 and then get that extra probe, so I'm going to be throwing down a gateway on 12. As my opponent, Mighty Mop, is going to be walling in right now. He does go for that 12 barracks. As you can see, I do chrono boost out. After I throw my gateway down, I do chrono boost out my 13th and 14th probe. That is just a habit I get into. It's one of the build orders that I do as a Protoss player. I'm going to be scouting my opponent and just kind of seeing where he is. I have not, this early in the game, I really wasn't expecting to find him so quickly, so I'm actually going to pull my probe out and I see that he's walling in. Now, when I'm playing a Terran player and I see that he does wall in, I do not like to go for a 4-gate, simply because it is very difficult. At first, it is very difficult to do that, and my 4-gate is not completely correct, so I do get it very late. And he does usually have good Terran player does usually have enough units to fend me off, as I am going to be throwing down a cybernetics core right as my gateway finishes. So I'm going to be getting those standard times if I do have an assimilator right after my gateway and I'm starting to get gas from it. Here pretty soon I am going to be throwing down a second assimilator, I believe, just to start getting more gas, because I do not want to go 4-gate at this point. When I go 4-gate, I do like to go with one gas geyser, as I do throw out my second gas geyser here. As my opponent, Mighty Mop, does have one refinery right now. He's not throwing anything else. He's probably going to be throwing down another barracks pretty soon, but it looks like he is going to be going for he is going to be throwing down a factory now, so it does look like he is going to go in for a lot of tech, as I am chrono boosting out this first stalker, just so I can keep him from scouting my base anymore. So right now I'm just trying to build up a lot of money. Oh, excuse me. I am chrono boosting out a lot of probes as that stalker does come out, so any other scouting attempts that he does try to get now is not going to work. As right now it looks like he is just kind of patrolling around his base looking for proxy pylons, which he will not find any because I decided not to go 4-gate. As now I am going to throw down 2 more gateways, so right now my main idea is I want to go for a 3-gate, either a 3-gate expand or a 3-gate robo. He is throwing down a starport now. He is going for the 1-1-1 build, or as I believe it is either Husky or Day Now Once, calls it the Destiny Cloud build. I haven't heard it in a while, so it's hard to remember. But he is just getting some SCV saturation right now, as I am not chrono boosting out that warp gate technology simply because I just want to get a good economy, and I believe I will be throwing down a robo bay here, a robo facility pretty soon, as I am going to be throwing down a pylon right here just so I can warp units down here to protect my eventual expansion. So I should see a robotics facility come out pretty soon, but right now we see Mighty Mop just kind of scouting around, just making sure I'm not trying to put any proxies down. Right now he is going for Hellions. He doesn't have a tech lab, so he's not going for Blue Flame, which is actually pretty smart. Going for Hellions against a Protoss player is not technically the best way to go. So right now I'm going to be morphing these into warp gates. Going to be getting some extra units out to protect my expansion when I do go for it. So let's see, we do have 2 Hellions coming out. We have 2 Hellions already out. We have a 3rd Hellion on the way, and we do have 1 medevac. So looks like he is going to try to do a drop. So just take out a lot of my probes, so he can get 4 Hellions in there. I don't know if he's going to wait for that. No, he is going to be building a tech light. He's going to make a drop with just just 3 Hellions, which if he actually catches my units out of position, this could be very bad for me. I actually believe this drop is actually quite successful because I have all my units down here waiting to defend against maybe a push, but he is going to be making a drop. We'll see how successful this drop is. As I do have a robo facility, I am going to be getting out an observer first to see what he is doing, which I will be able to see what he is doing. And I should have actually have seen this. No, he actually comes out, goes right out of my vision, so I do not see this drop. He does a very good job of that. And let's see, I am going to see this. I should have seen that right away if I was not looking at my mini-map. So I am going to send my units in very late. So he is going to get a couple of good kills. Look at the units tab. I am down 2 probes right now, and that was a very good shot right there. He takes down 4 more. So he is going to get a lot of probes. I am going to come over here and intercept them and get 1, 2. I get 2, and that extra, he does get a lot of probes right there. So very successful drop. He does get 8 of my probes, so that is definitely not good on my end. However, it looks like his macro slipped because he was microing those units. So it looks like he is going to, I do have an observer here checking out to make sure he doesn't go for anything, any expansion or anything. He is scanning my base just to see what I am doing. So pretty soon right here I am going to try to get some Colossi out, because Colossi are very powerful against a Marine Marauder Ball, which at the time I did not know he was going for tanks because, like a noob, I did not sweep around his base with that observer. For some reason I am very lenient with my observers because I am very afraid of them getting spotted and killed. Because as you can see, if he is a good player, he will see that little blur that is my observer. But right now I am trying to saturate both my main and my expansion as well. I have not thrown down a robotics bay yet, simply because I'm using a lot of minerals just to get some good protection. I do warp in some more sentries because I was low on money, but I was high on gas, and the sentries are a very good way to spend a lot of gas if you have a lot. So right now he is going to be trying to get an expansion. Now I do see this with my observer, so I am going to actually send these units over here just to harass this expansion. I do not want him getting that expansion down. And I noticed with my units, he does not have siege tech up yet. Or actually he does, but he has not set that siege tank up to defend quite yet. So I am going to be sending these units down to try and either harass or of course the best case scenario is I destroy it, but he is going to just lift off. I actually do set a force field there just in case he tries to come down, which he does not. And he does siege his tanks right there just in case I decide to come up the ramp, which I do not. Right now I just want to destroy this refineries and just get his command center to get back into his base. I don't want him making that quick expansion. So I am going to bring this observer back up here, and I am going to bring my units back. I'm just trying to delay that expansion as I am trying to saturate my economy once more. As you see, I'm using a lot of chrono boosts on my probes, and I am going to I accidentally threw down a robotics facility there, but I meant to throw down a bay. But I am getting my robotics bay right now, so I am going to be trying to go for Colossus here pretty soon, hopefully, and I am throwing down a lot of zealots right now. My gas is pretty low. What I did not realize is I was saturating this very well, but I did not have any probes in this assimilator, so I did not realize that. I will be correcting that very soon, as I think I do that right pretty soon. But I do throw down 2 more simulators. I need to get a lot of gases. I do have a ton of money. I'm not doing a good job right now. I'm doing a good job of probe saturation. However, I am not doing a very good job of unit creation. Right now I should be up by a lot more. I should have a lot more zealots. However, I do not have any more pylons. I am supply blocked, and for some reason I just do not get any more zealots right now. I should be warping in a lot of zealots. I warped 3 in right there, but I think pretty soon I am going to throw down a lot of pylons, and I need to throw down at least 2 more gateways, if not 3 more. I'm pretty sure I'll throw down 3 more gateways here pretty soon. So right now I have a pretty decent defense. For what he has a lot of marauders and tanks. Looks like he is going to be going straight marauders and tanks. So actually, it was a mistake by me. Actually, I could have gone Void Rays right now and just absolutely murdered him, because he has no anti-air at this point. He doesn't even have any. He doesn't even have any turrets right now. So technically, I should have gone with some Void Rays at this point. If I had, then he would have just been completely caught off guard. Right now he is scanning to see what kind of units I have, which I do have a decent composition, but against what he has, actually it's not very good, because these tanks will be able to take care of the few zealots I have, as I am warping more and more zealots in, because I'm trying to save the gas so that I can get more colossi, but right now the colossi aren't even going to do that well, because he actually has a very small amount of units, but he has a lot of tanks. He has 3 tanks, or 4 tanks, and he does have siege mode, so. But I do have a lot of zealots right here, but I do not have charge, so those zealots are going to be weaker than they actually should be. I'm going to be getting some stalkers right now. Right now, I do warp in 3 more gateways right here, so that is going to help out with my unit creation. However, I am starting to get supply blocked once more. So right now, my expansion is starting to get saturated very well. I do not start on any upgrades. That is definitely something I should have. I am getting the first attack upgrade right now. Of course, I am trying to get more pylons, and right now I got my main saturated the way I needed to. My expansion is starting to get saturated, and I'm starting to build up on Colossus, which, once again, if I was smart, I would have thrown down another Stargate or 2, starting to get some Void Rays. Right now, he does have a Raven, so he will be able to throw down that points defense drone and really hurt me. Now, I want to see this. Should I have seen this force? No, he is going to back off. Okay, I was going to call myself a real idiot because I did not see that force, but he does not know exactly. I don't think he knows the exact composition that I have. However, he does know that if he can set up right around here, he will have a very good vantage point. Right now, he does have 3 bunkers, but he took them all out to come with his force. However, he is wasting a lot of scans right here. I really don't know why. But he is going to be sitting up right here. I don't know that I know he's there. However, I'm actually not going to know he's there, so he's going to get those tanks set up. They are, in fact, out of range. Do I see these medevacs? Yes, I do see these medevacs, so I am going to be able to know that he is over there. But I am going to get caught off guard by these tanks, and I believe I actually lose these Colossus very quickly. So right now, he is losing a lot of Marauders, but his tanks do end up taking out my Colossus, which I am very sad for. It's very, very not good. But I am gonna take this unit out. I am going to try and take these medevacs out. He is going to go behind me. I think he lands right around here to try to do some pylon harass. However, it does not work very well, as I do have 6 gateways and a lot of resources right now. So I'm going to be warping in a lot of units. So I should be getting my Colossus count back up now. I need to be chrono boosting that. However, I'm trying to micro against those units. So right now I do have a unit advantage. He does, I believe, looking at the units, I actually have a probe and a unit advantage. He is trying to get out Banshees right now. Does he actually have Cloak? No, right now he does not. He does have 1 Banshee out. I believe that was an old Banshee. As he did send that in, I believe that died right there. So right now I'm just trying to get my Colossus number back up, trying to chrono boost the Colossus. And you see, I do go for an expansion here. However, I do not really need that, as right now I'm just going to make a push. I do have 1 Colossus, and I think I have another Colossus coming up that I never use. But I do see that he has a lot of Marauders, which is very good against the unit I have. However, I do have a Colossus here to do damage, and I have a lot of Stalkers. I actually have a lot more Stalkers than he does Marauders. But he does have a tank which I am going to take out, and right now I am just going to be trying to march up that ramp, destroy his Marauders, and then of course take out these medevacs. I do micro to take out these medevacs at first, and right now I just have a major advantage. My unit composition is just better, and you see the GG from him. So that is going to be a very good game for me. This game really wasn't the best game, but again, I am a noob when it comes to protoss. I am just kind of give you guys some variation in my ladders. So if you guys liked it, thank you, and I'll see you guys later.